recording to start करो.
Welcome everyone to the first and foremost session of financial planning. Before going forward, I would like from you to understand what is your current idea about this particular topic, what is financial planning and why it is very much important in our lives.
Financial planning is important because then, like for me, I do not have any idea. I know from where my money is coming, but I have no clue how do I manage my money, or even at the end of the month, where did all my money go? I have no idea. So I feel if I learn how to plan my finances, I would know exactly where I need to put my money. In fact, if I need how much I need to save for my future, where I need to invest. It will give me some direction, and also I would understand if I am wasting money or yeah, like that. So that is why it is important
So
for me.
I
And Nayan,
think I can. I think it is like you are doing your job. You know where money come from, but you don't know where your money is exactly going on. It is converting into asset or a liability. Okay, so um, it is important that it become an asset for your future. Okay, so
okay.
that's it.
Yeah, so you both were right and you were very close, but personal financial planning does not include just one aspect, it has different multiple aspects. So, the definition of personal financial planning is, like Jilik mentioned, managing your own money in a disciplined and a systematic manner so that we can grow our money. And we can do this by ourselves, or we can take the help of professionals like certified financial planners or investment advisors to help us with our personal financial planning, but they will charge some kind of fees from us to do this particular work for us. Why this is important? Because we have to plan for our retirement. We do not have to depend upon anyone else, as well as we also have to maintain a comfortable lifestyle just the way we are living as of now. We need to live our lifestyle the similar way once we are retired. That's why a proper financial plans we need in place so that we do not face these kinds of issues. uh, there are different focus areas of personal finance. When I talk to people, many people understand that if I have invested in ATC, or if I have taken just a health insurance, means my personal financial planning is done. But it is not just one thing, it covers many things like income and expenses, whatever which source of from which sources we are earning income, we need to have an idea about that. Our expenses, अब इसके अंदर ऐसा होता है कि वी आर अवेयर कि हमारे बड़े बड़े एक्सपेंसेस क्या हैं, बट वी डोंट नो कि छोटे छोटे एक्सपेंसेस मिलके कब बड़े हो जाते हैं. तो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू रिकॉर्ड ईच एंड एवरी डे. इवन इफ वी आर हैविंग अ टी आउटसाइड फॉर 10 रुपीज, इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू रिकॉर्ड दैट, क्योंकि वो छोटे छोटे एक्सपेंसेस मिलके एक बड़े एक्सपेंस हो जाते हैं. नाउ हाउ कैन वी डू दिस? इधर वी कैन टेक हेल्प ऑफ, जैसे हमारे ट्रेडिशनल वे में होता था कि ऑन अ डायरी डेली हम लोग इनकम इतनी, एक्सपेंस इतने, ये सब हमारे पेरेंट्स लिखते थे. वी कैन टेक द हेल्प ऑफ एक्सेल, और एप्स भी होती है. आई पर्सनली यूज एन ऐप फॉर रिकॉर्डिंग माई एक्सपेंसेस. whichever way is convenient for you. This is the very important step, and you all should follow this particular step where you are spending. Then personal finance also covers insurance. Many people think that कि insurance ले लिया मतलब मैंने invest कर दिया है, but insurance is not similar to investing. It means it is a risk protection tool. In case something happens, then I will have particular some amount of money uh, to help me in that kind of emergencies. Next thing is tax planning. Uh, Again, there are many people who just invest in some or the other investing products so that they can save taxes. They do not have a proper understanding whether they really need that investment product or not. They just invest to in order to save tax. Last but not the least, we have to invest our remaining money intelligently so that we can beat inflation and we can help our family also. After this, we will be moving towards the steps which are involved in financial planning. Again, I would like to ask you, what do you think should be the first step in financial planning?
No idea.
I think
Guess.
first of all, we need to understand that where the actual money is coming from and where actually it is going. Because once we know where is the where is the cash is actually flowing, then after we can regulate it. Okay.
Yes, you are very right, and that's why I have asked you to keep a record of all your income and expenses. So the first and foremost step in this financial planning is to have a gap analysis where what is our current financial situation, what is our net worth, and what are our financial goals. फ्यूचर में हम लोगों को कौन कौन सी जगह पे हमारे बड़े खर्चे होने वाले हैं, उसके लिए कितने पैसे चाहिए. We need to have clear idea about each and everything. तो आप दोनों का होमवर्क ये है कि if you are already maintaining a ये tracker, expense tracker, if you are already doing this, then well and good. But if you are not doing, तो आज से ही शुरू करना, दिन भर के कितने खर्चे हैं, कहाँ कहाँ से इनकम आ रही है, you record that so that you will get an idea कि in a particular month मेरे यहाँ पे हो जाते हैं खर्चे. आपको एक आइडिया हो जाएगा. उसके बाद आपको अपनी जितनी भी करंट इन्वेस्टमेंट्स जैसे कहीं ना कहीं करा ही होगा, वेदर इन पीपीएफ, ईपीएफ में भी चल रहा होगा या जो भी है, जितने भी है, घर की अगर कोई ईएमआई चल रही है, तो राइट दैट ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. जितना सिंप्लीफाई आप कर सकते हो, गो फॉर दैट. ज्यादा उसको एलैबोरेट कर, ज्यादा उसको कॉम्प्लिकेट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आफ्टर यू हैव रिटन एवरीथिंग अबाउट व्हाट इज योर करंट फाइनेंशियल सिचुएशन, द नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट आर योर फाइनेंशियल गोल्स. तो हर किसी के फाइनेंशियल गोल्स उनकी रिस्क टेकिंग एबिलिटी, उनकी एज और उनके एग्जिस्टिंग फाइनेंशियल सिचुएशन पे डिपेंड करती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, माई फाइनेंशियल गोल विल बी वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम नयन एंड झिलिक, है ना. हो सकता है नयन के ऊपर ऐसा रहे कि आगे चल के मेरे ऊपर पूरी फैमिली की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज हैं, बट इन माई केस मेरे ऊपर इतनी फैमिली की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज नहीं आएंगी. तो आई कैन इन्वेस्ट मोर इन द थिंग्स जहाँ पे मुझे ऐसा रहेगा कि हाँ, मेरे लिए ट्रैवल इंपॉर्टेंट है, मुझे वो चाइल्ड एजुकेशन और ये इन सब चीजों का ध्यान नहीं रखना है. वेरस झलक के इसमें मेजरली ऐसा हो सकता है कि नहीं, मुझे अभी जानवी की एजुकेशन पे ध्यान देना है, तो मेजर अमाउंट ऑफ मनी विल बी इन्वेस्टेड इन चाइल्ड एजुकेशन, हर मतलब वो उसकी बड़ी होने के बाद वेडिंग या ये सारी चीजें, हर रिटायरमेंट प्लानिंग, या फिर इन केस शी वांट टू लीव हर जॉब, देन इनफ मनी शुड बी देयर कि आगे के 3-4 महीने निकल सके उस टाइम पे. तो all everyone have their different financial goals depending upon their current financial situation, their risk taking abilities. तो आप अपने अपने हिसाब से ये सब लिखो कि मुझे कब रिटायर होना है और मुझे क्या क्या चीजें हैं, मेरे ऊपर फाइनेंशियल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज किस तरह की है. तो ये दोनों है ना, आपको क्लैरिटी मिलेगी ना, तो इससे आपको बहुत हेल्प मिलेगी आगे जब हम लोग प्लानिंग में आगे जाएंगे इसके अंदर. तो ये जरूर करके रखना. अब आते हैं हमारे मेन टॉपिक पे जो आज का था, इंश्योरेंस. तो
Speak
जो
in English.
sorry. Now the next topic is insurance. We have to prepare ourselves from every kind of emergency as soon as we start earning. So I have further divided these emergencies into loss of life, then medical expenses, and loss of job. In case of, we will be discussing this health medical expenses later on, but just a rough idea, during COVID times, what has happened, that there were sudden huge expenses on the family members, and that's why their budget got disturbed. So that's why we have to protect ourselves from these kinds of emergencies. And during COVID, many people have lost their jobs also, and they were not able to find any job for next 6 to 7 months or maybe 1 year. So we have to prepare ourselves for these kinds of emergencies. Now the first and foremost is, if we are an earning member and suddenly if X person is the earning member of the family and suddenly he dies, then what will happen? Who will take care of his family expenses? In that place, life insurance comes to rescue. Life insurance itself is a very big topic, and that is why it is divided into further 9 points. We will understand each and every point one by one. First of all, meaning. Meaning is simple. There is a contract between a person X and the insurance company. Person X will pay regular premiums to insurance company, and if that person X dies, then that insurance company will pay back the sum assured. The sum assured is already decided in advance. Will pay back the sum assured to the family of Mr. X. So the meaning of insurance is this. Next question is, who should purchase a life insurance and from which age? So First of all, we have to ask this question to yourself. Are you only earning member of the family? If answer to this question is no, then you should focus on earning first. And if answer to this question is yes, then you have to ask this question, do I have any dependents on me? If I have dependents, if my family, my parents or kids are dependent on me, then I definitely need a life insurance. And if I do not have dependents, or there are many people who plan nowadays not to have kids, so they do not need any kind of any kind of life insurance. From when? As early as possible, because as we age, our premium also increases. And the good thing about life insurance is, once the premium is decided, it is fixed. It do not changes every year. It do not increase every year. Now the third thing is, who should not take life insurance? Again, if you are very wealthy person, if you have made some arrangements that I have this particular shop, or if I have this particular property and I will get monthly rent of 50,000, 70,000, something like this per month, and my family will be able to survive even after I die, then those people do not need any kind of life insurance. Or people who are 60, 70 years of age, वैसे भी उनको कोई कंपनी इंश्योरेंस देगी, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस देगी भी नहीं. The next thing in life insurance is, please stop me if I am going very fast. है ना?
No, it's fine.
Next important question is, how much life cover will I need? So it is 15 to 20 times of our annual income. Suppose if I am earning 10 lakhs per annum, then 20 times of this amount is somewhere around 2 crores or something like that. I will need a cover of this much amount. Second thing,
But how do we know that? How much actually? How do we calculate that this much amount we need?
We have life insurance calculators available online. We just have to insert our annual income and they will calculate for ourselves. But it is
Okay.
but it is good advice that we should be having 50 to 20 times of our annual income. We can calculate by ourselves also. It is not necessary that we always need a calculator.
Okay.
Next thing is, until when we need a life cover. So normally our insurance should be up to 60 or 65 years of age, because if a person X, he is taking an insurance at the age of 25 to 30 years, he might have kids somewhere around when he was 30 years, and they will take 30 years to get independent. So I think this 30 years, when he is 65, his kids will be independent and they will not be dependent on him. So 60 to 65 years is a good time, but there are many policies which cover us for lifetime also. So if you want, if your requirement is that, then you can go ahead with those policies also. If you have any questions till now, you can ask me, because next point is very important. So
No,
okay.
I don't have.
So now, next thing is types of insurance policies. There are multiple types of insurance policies available, and we get confused which one to buy, which one not. That's why we will be discussing each and every one in detail. First is the term insurance. This is the basic, simple insurance where we pay a premium for a particular period of time. Let's say it can be for 30 to 35 years or 40 years, and our family will get the sum assured, which can be 1 crore, 2 crore, whatever we have decided as per our annual income. In case we die before reaching that age, for example, Mr. X have purchased an insurance of till 60 years of age, and he die at 55 years, then his family will get that particular amount when he is no more. Now the next one is whole life insurance. Suppose Mr. X is thinking, my kids are not that responsible and they will not leave me even after retirement, then they can go ahead with this particular plan, which covers us for lifetime. Matlab, whenever we die, our family will get the sum assured. There is no fixed age ki 60 tak ya 65 tak. But the drawback here is we cannot take this insurance policy after 65 years of age. So if you think if your family can be dependent on you even after your retirement, then you can go ahead with this whole life insurance, with this policy, which is whole life insurance. Third one is the endowment plans. What happens here is, this is all commonly known as money back plans and the guaranteed return plans. Here we pay premiums and we get compulsorily we get the sum assured whatever we have decided in the policy. The only difference between above term insurance and endowment plan is, in the term insurance, if we do not die, then we will not get the amount. But here, even if we are alive, we will get the amount. But the drawback over here is the premiums are very high, and the amount which we will be getting in return after XYZ whatever period of time, that amount will be very less as compared to the premiums paid. So I want to take an example of one of my close friends. She is also a CA, and her father has taken this endowment plan. They have paid premium of up to 4 lakhs, but they have got this amount of 2 lakhs in return. So their capital was also वो हो गया था. Capital was also lost. So you can think of this plan if you want money back or guaranteed amount in return. If you do not want, then you can leave this plan. Next one is ULIPs, which bankers usually try to sell you. Next one is ULIPs. This is a part of endowment plans. Again, here we have to pay premium. The premiums are high. Part of our premium, for example, we are paying 30,000 premium per annum. 15,000 will be invested in debt and equity in the stock market, and remaining 50,000 they will be used as our will be used in our insurance. All the financial planners they suggest to keep insurance and investment separate. If you really have 30,000 amount, really have a sum of 30,000, it is better to take a simple term insurance of 15,000 and invest remaining 15,000 in the more better investment products which can directly generate return to us rather than purchasing ULIPs. Next one is the child plan. Here also again we have to pay high premium. We will get lump sum amount in return after the policy expires, or Mr. X expires. The child's future will be taken care of even if we are alive or we are no more. So this is also a money back guarantee kind of plan, which is commonly known by Sanchay plan or youngster Udan plan, these kinds of plans. Last one is the pension plan. If you think you need a regular income after your retirement, then you can purchase this kind of a plan. You have to pay premiums till you attain the age of 60 or 65 years, and after that you will get fixed income in the form of pension. These were the different types of insurance policies which are available in the market. Now, the next question comes, which one to buy? Again, it depends upon your financial goals. But as I mentioned earlier, all the financial planners, they suggest to go for a simple term plan. Do not mix insurance and investment. Do not go for endowment policy or ULIPs or any kind of things, because the agents who are working in bank, they will be getting commission to sell these kinds of policies. So they will be benefited. We insured persons, we will not be much benefited. But still many people go for this plan because they want money back guarantee, something like that. Now, important points to consider while purchasing any kind of insurance policy are riders, which are available in almost all kinds of policies. Riders means what happened nowadays. Suppose Mr. X doesn't die, but he met with an accident, or met with an accident, and he has lost his abilities to earn. In that case, the insurance company will waive his premium, and they will continue to provide the sum assured to him and his family. So these kinds of riders are available even if we suffer from any kind of critical illness. In that case also, our premium gets waived and insurance company will pay us whatever the sum was assured in the policy. We have to be very careful here is about is we do not have to fall for any kind of rider plan because we do not have to take unnecessary any kind of riders because it will increase our premium. So if we think that we will not be suffering from any kind of critical illness or something like that, then we can skip this rider and we can just take disability rider. One more thing I want to add here is instead of adding riders in the health insurance policy, it is better idea to have riders in the life insurance policy, because once the premium is fixed, it can increase in the health insurance policies. But in life insurance policies, normally premiums do not increase. Once it is fixed to 15,000 per annum, then every year we have to pay 15,000 per annum. It will not increase. That's why it is a always good idea to add riders in the uh, life insurance, term insurance, these kinds of policies. Next thing we have to take care about is the claim settlement ratio. Means if I'm the insurance company, if 10 people have sent me the claims of death and I have passed 8 of them, means if my percent is more than 95%, then that means it is a good insurance company. It settles most of its claims received. Also, we have to consider is the claim rejection ratio. Now, normally, every insurance company rejects at least 1% or 1.5% of claims because of some or the other reasons. So it is, if the company is rejecting more than 1.5, somewhere around 2, 2.5, 3 or 4, these kinds of claims, then it is better to reject that kind of insurance company. One more important thing here to understand is we have to also check amount of settlement. For example, out of 10 settlements, I have passed 8 settlements and I have not passed 2 settlements. Now, there can be chances that these 8 settlements are of smaller amount. For example, 10,000, something like that. But the 2 settlements which I have not passed can be of 1 lakh or more. So it is very important for the insured person to check the amount of settlement also, because insurance company also knows that people check claim settlement ratio. So it is important for us to check amount of settlement also along with claim settlement ratio. The next thing
But
is,
where do we get these details?
I will share.
If I want to take it,
I will share.
okay.
Next thing is we have to speak the truth. We do not have to be very casual while filing the details. Means there are many people who hide their age. कि क्या पता चलेगा, or we hide our habits, like they ask questions like, do you have any smoking or drinking habits, because this is very important when they fix the premium. And if later on they will find out that something was hidden from them at that time, while at the time of purchasing the policy, then they will unnecessary uh, reject your claim and your family will suffer. So hoga kya, we have paid premium, Mr. X is passed and his family will suffer, his claim will not be passed. So it is very important for us to disclose each and every information. जो भी medical history है, कुछ भी है, it is very important for us to tell them the truth, whatever it is. Also, we have to pay our premiums on time, for else our policy can be lapsed. There can be some options like automate options. I don't know whether it is available in all the banks or not, but there can be options like if we want, we can automate our policy also. So we can just purchase one and we can forget about it. It will be automatically, our money will be automatically transferred to that insurance company. Keep all the documents required in advance so that we do not have to go here and there in the last hour, like identity. They need things like identity proof, income proof of last 6 months, and our photo. And whatever the details are of whatever the insurance details are, we have to share it with our family. All the documents have to be shared. कौन सी चीज कहाँ रखी है, we have to share all these things with our family. Now, taxability के बारे में मुझे थोड़ा सा बताना है कि whenever we are purchasing insurance, then we get tax benefit under 80C up to 1.5 lakh rupees, and the sum which our family will receive in case the Mr. X dies and his family will receive, that amount will also be tax free. That will not be taxable, but certain amount of TDS will be deducted when the insurance company will pay that amount to the family. Certain amount of TDS will be deducted. So here it is, we will get tax benefit under 80C, and at that time it will not be taxable. Now, I will tell you where to check all these things like you asked me. So you can check all these things on Policy Bazaar. You have to enter your details and your phone number, and they will call you back, and you will get irritated. पर थोड़े टाइम के लिए इरिटेट हुआ तो भी चलेगा. तो भी चलेगा, है ना. तो पॉलिसी बाजार पे you can check. Now the question is whether it is reliable source to check or not. Yes, it is reliable because IRDA, जैसे RBI होता है which keeps a check on all the banks, वैसे ही IRDA they keep check on all the insurance company, all these insurance companies and everyone. उसके बाद second thing is we have to check on our annual report also. Now let me know if I am changing the screen. Let me know if you can share. You can see this screen or not.
What screen? Google. Okay.
So it will be
Yes.
very difficult for you to check this insurance claim and amount settlement. What you can do is you can open this annual report. You can find statements.